Hello! So today we're going to do a little tutorial about eyeshadow, one of my favorite things. I have a pretty neutral palette that we're going to work with today, but we're going to work with it in a couple of different stages. So we can go from your basic, kind of really easy, just a couple of shadows look, and then we're going to work with that same look and glam it up a little bit in a couple of different stages, just depending on your preference. So exciting. All right, ladies, let's get started. So what I'm going to start with is this palette has Trust, and I've already forgot, Cocoa, Bright Eyes, Ginger, and Sabrina, which is clearly one of my favorites. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the Eyeshadow Everything brush, ladies, which is a must. It has a fluffy end, which is really great with just sweeping that eye color on there, not having to be too super detailed about it. And then we're going to use the smaller end to give a little more details. This brush is just an amazing all-around brush. I have obviously some other brushes, but we're going to focus with just this brush today, okay? And I'm going to go into Cocoa, and I'm just going to kind of lightly dab in there on the flat, kind of flat, and then on the end. Knock off any extra. I have hooded eyes. I want to step a little closer to the camera. And I like to have my eye open and just kind of sweep this. Just like this, being sure that I am getting outside of my hood, standing on top of the hood of that car. You're not supposed to stand on the car, but you are supposed to get outside here. And work with this detail. And as you notice, I'm going like super light. This can be very pigmented or not so the colors are pigmented. But this doesn't have to be. This is a pretty rich brown. We can go with some others like Basic and Oak if this color seems too rich. But with this fluffy brush, it can either be as light or as dark as you want it to be. So I definitely want to have some richness to this color. So we're going to kind of work with it there. And then I'm going to kind of wipe off my brush just a little bit, and I'm going to show you. We're going to go into Sabrina, and I'm going to get kind of quite a bit on there. I'm going to have to order her today for sure. And then I'm going to clean up around my brow area and down, and then across my lid just a little. So this is an amazing, everyday, super easy look. 2 colors. Just a bright to open up my eye, a little bit darker brown to give some dimension to my eye. Super easy, right? Totally awesome everyday look, right? Cool. All right, let's go back in to Trust, and I'm going to go a little bit deeper, and I'm going to tap. So I like to definitely do tapping and sweeping because I have, if you noticed, I have some wrinkly eyes, and it kind of got all crazied up. So, all right, there we go. So see how I just added, sorry about my dogs, a little bit more richness to that? Beautiful. All right, now what we're going to do is I'm going to take this smaller end, and I'm going to go into Bright Eyes, and I'm just going to tap. And then I'm going to come right here at my crease. And I want to stay in the crease this time. Just they're crazy. Sorry about that. All right, just kind of brightening that up right there at the crease. And then I'm going to go into this Cocoa. And I'm going to stay right here on this outer corner. Just making this a little richer. And then I'm going to follow down on my lash line. And I have to kind of close my eyes. I have allergy eyes, so when I get shadow in my eye, I'm like, what's happening? All right, ladies. Just on this outer corner, see how that gives that richness and depth? So beautiful. Wow. All right, there's our next look. Probably want to clean this up just a little bit more. Add a little bit more Sabrina. Clean this corner up. You could even go in with some unicorn to make this brighter. But there's another super easy everyday look, but with a little sparkle and a little bit more glam, right? All right, hold on, one more step. Let's make it a little extra. So I'm gonna come back in here then with ginger, and I'm gonna tap, and I'm just gonna fill this in on this inner corner. And I actually picked up the wrong side of the brush. So if you want things really light, use this fluffy end. I want it a little darker, right? So I'm gonna have to come in here with this beautiful coppery gingerness. How beautiful is that? And then I'm gonna follow this on this lower lash line with whatever's extra on my brush too, just to give a little more dimension and make sure things kind of match really pretty. Ladies, how beautiful is that? And how super crazy easy, right? All right, let's do the other side super quick so we match. So we're just gonna sweep trust all along that lid, being sure if you have hooded eyes, keep your eye open, and then you can close it once you see where it needs to go. So I need to go just a tad higher. I never can get both eyes even. And if you can the first time, let me know what your trick is, because I can't do it. All right, we're gonna come in on this corner, add cocoa. To warm that up. And we're gonna go in with Bright Eyes. And Bright Eyes is a very rich goldy coppery color, I guess. So pretty and just so warm. All right, and then this inner corner with ginger. And then of course, finishing that off, gotta wipe my brush off. Finishing this off with some Sabrina to kind of clean everything up, open up that corner. Oh, we didn't do the bottom. Do this bottom lash line, kind of whatever's left on your brush. I need a little bit more cocoa. I've got more ginger than I do cocoa. Ladies, how beautiful is that? Is that not gorgeous? Super easy, super simple. We can go from kind of an everyday look to a little more glam with just a few extra colors. So whatever your preference is, if you prefer not so much glitter, it's a gorgeous look with glitter. Of course, I don't have my face makeup on. That's for another video. I like to do my eyeshadow first. So if I have any fallout, I can take a wipe or a cloth and just totally be gentle around those eyes and clean up any fallout. And then I'm ready for my foundation, my highlight and contour. Lady, I hope you, lady, I hope you enjoyed this eyeshadow tutorial. Stay tuned for something new.